Hello everyone and welcome back once again to Strategic Mind, Spectre of Communism. This is a special bonus episode which is brought to you by my Patreon supporter Dungeon Pastor. And we'll try to wrap up this mission in this episode. We'll see how well that goes. I've been playing quite marginally well, I think, during this episode so far. There are definitely some areas where improvement could have been made, and I'm sure we'll see that during that next enemy turn as well. Seems like I lost a unit from down here. It's probably that recon. That wouldn't surprise me one. Ugh. Jeez, a Nashorn? That's really rough. Yeah, that's dead. Okay. 4 damage. Okay. It's a stupid attack. That must have cost me a lot of prestige again. Yep. This Nashorn attack was really brutal. Anyway, I need to get past that. Let's I guess start with some fighters so that we can loosen it up. They won't do any damage, but at least they'll lower its attack and defense. Let's just do that. I need to make sure they get hit by that. You would think they would get hit here. Well, otherwise I can always just retreat. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's 8 movement. We know this is the anti-aircraft. And this is probably just a bunker. So I can't really kill it from here. But we do know they do have the King Tiger there. I'll move, but not too far ahead. Why not? I also need to get the artillery close, so yeah, I'm totally fine with it. I know I can bomb in this area because we didn't see any AA. And in the case of these guys, that is quite necessary. What is this? T-3485. Well, as far as this T-3485 is concerned, I mean, obviously this is just a bunker. Let's get out of there. The one problem that I have here is that I don't have any infantry on that, at least not for now, and trying to do anything there. Well, I can try. No effect. So I can move ahead a bit. For whatever it's worth. Interesting that they get to attack from there. I don't see myself destroying this on this turn though. Which is fine, I'll take care of it next turn, but... Well, see, I don't think the Nashorn is gonna do a whole lot during a night turn like this. Okay. I'm a bit disappointed I can't move in there. Not gonna lie. That was a very strange overrun. So, not quite sure whether I'll get an overrun here, but I'll try. No. Okay. Not the end of the world. I'll deal with it. That was not what I wanted, but it's okay. Since the enemy has not shown itself to have any more fighters, I might as well take an advance on that. In this case, I'm fine with attacking the Nashorn. Maybe I should have done that with the other ones too, but... I'm certainly getting here. Haven't found Skorenzi yet, interestingly enough, either. I'll have to see. Maybe this is a bit greedy, but... It's working out so far. No need to move forward. Or attack or something. Yep, we're good. Sure. Okay. Let's end the turn there. See what they can muster up. Hope for this turn it's not gonna be too bad. Okay. Not too worried about those attacks there, or this. Taking from across the river like that just isn't too effective. I can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can attack those two just fine here. Seems like. And I will. King Tiger going to be most important, but if I can deal damage, I'll take a pot shot at the artillery. Need to check their range. This is fairly annoying. It also means I'll have to use the fighter like that. Luckily it didn't suffer any damage, so I should be able to do this. Then there. I want to keep you moving. Move you down here. Attack that. I have to be a little bit careful because I don't want them to retreat, actually. Which seems a bit weird, but though it also seems like they have some kind of nasty down there. Well, too bad.
The warehouse with rocket mortars have been captured, Comrade Zhukov.
Good. Let's see how they do compared to our Katyushas.
They do seem to be heavily fortified there. What number are we at? 81 then. Fair enough. I'll move all of these into the airfield first. And I'll see what I can and can't do with all of that. So one thing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can actually bomb all of them here. That's probably worth my time for the moment. Let's go in here. And that kind of kills them. I'm quite sure there will be another infantry. Still. Okay, you didn't go in there. No. Let's move these to take it then. The weird thing is that supposedly... Oh, that's that. Okay. There we are. Well, it would make sense that the Netze is a fine... protection. That point. If I can move up and make sure that I don't get hit, then I also definitely will do that. Bam. Take the airfield so we can use it. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's probably the best location from which I can attack that. And it did work out quite well. 1, 2, 3. They actually still have a lot down there. Guess that makes sense. Are these the guys with... no. Meh. I don't want to say they're the weaker ones, because that's not actually the case. They're not weak, but funny that. One, two, three, four, five. I'll have to find a different area to cross the Oder, because that side's just no good. Funnily enough, it actually ends, kind of, if I take this, but I do have a lot more turns. Kind of weird. Well, I cannot actually take it this turn. But it sure is interesting. Okay. That already removes the bonus that they get. Take the objective, though. Now, the best option for me there would be if I were to... I really wonder where the Skorzeny is. Yeah, why not? Need to do something. So I guess for now I'm just killing some of these guys. As long as they don't actually attack, I'm okay. So I guess I'll have to bank on that. I'll send both of these down because I actually need them in the, well, if you want to call it the Siege of Breslau. I guess that would be fairly accurate. They probably still get their supplies just fine, yeah. One ammo left. It doesn't help for this turn, but say that this is a Panther. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, they can definitely just go there. So I'm not doing anything too crazy. So yeah, there's a few things that need to be done. You can actually still attack, so I would say why not? I'll try to deal with these before going down. Okay, wait. I'm best off just going in from the side here. Technically I could even... No, okay, it stops there. Let's go... At least now they're out of ammo for this turn, but I do think I've already used up all my potential resources in the area. Yeah, that's almost a good idea. Now, these guys are way too damaged. To continue being busy in that serious offensive. No clue how much damage I'm doing. Probably not a lot. But that was never about the damage anyway. What I will do is actually move back here, and we'll see whether they'll capture this. If they do, it actually wouldn't be too bad for me, since it opens them up to attack somewhat. All aircraft are either in the airfields or have already moved. No. Well, kinda. Where are you? There? Except potentially for this air cobra. I didn't see that coming. Let's start. I suppose here. This is kind of weird, though. But you can bet that I'll be using at least a double attack there. No line of fire. Okay. Well, you're dead now. That just weakens them even further, and that's exactly the goal here. Okay. Now what I can do is move in here, attack them. It seems like they'll likely now have mostly bunkers and such in that near vicinity. It's a bit of a weird place, Messeritz here. I mean, it's so weird at 8 turns remaining. I am a bit confused about that.
All key cities are fully under our control, Comrade Zhukov.
There was no other possible outcome, Comrade Vasilevsky.
Hold on. Our scouts report that the Germans are preparing a counterattack on Breslau. It looks like they want to recapture the city.
Well, it won't happen. We must hold Breslau. Otherwise, we'll have trouble containing the German offensive. Our defenses in that area aren't complete. I order you to eliminate that German attack.
Comrade Zhukov, our forward units report an extensive network of underground fortifications near the confluence of the Oder and Warta rivers, near Meseritz city.
I believe I've heard of those fortifications. Back in the 1930s, the Germans built a line of defense to protect Berlin from a possible attack from the east. But after they annexed the Sudetenland, the need for those defenses disappeared.
Well, it looks like the Germans need them now. Eyewitnesses report there are large numbers of soldiers and vehicles in that sector. I wouldn't be surprised if there are entire factories working underground.
That fortified district stands between us and Berlin, Comrade Rokossovsky. It must be destroyed. We don't have time to smoke the Germans out of all their holes. You should just destroy every entrance to the surface. Then they can sit in their caves to the end of time.
Yeah. I guess. Let's try to deal with this so that, I can maybe do some scouting there without immediately incurring severe penalties. Okay. Wow. Oh, it's down to 1. Alright. It's not the end. Moving in even further is not necessarily the best approach, but if I move to the side, can at least finish them off in the city itself, and then after that potentially keep moving. Well, we'll see. It at least doesn't seem like they have a significant number of forces in there specifically. What? Okay. Huh? They didn't even go through there. Okay, what the heck? Still, you've also already attacked. So there is actually still the problem of that second AA. Let's on this. I actually cannot move forward with most of those units. Unless I do this. Okay. Expand these two. Of course, they were dealing with that king tiger there. Either way, you need to get out entirely now. Right, so that was easy enough. They can remove. So the good thing again is I can go in here and just move back. It's funny that none of those other units count. So they must have something more. Well, I'm certainly not moving in there. For now, I'll just move back. I mean, I'm creating more space. My expectation is that the enemy will move a little bit more in this sector now. I suppose. But okay, so they're also going to attack from that side. Clear enough. The fact that there's just these guys then is maybe not the best. Yeah, but I will leave them there. These in here. Can't really go over the ice. As for aircraft, they're now all there. So generally that is a good sign. But there are a few up here that certainly need to go there. I would say though that every bomber that gets from up here should probably go back down again so they can potentially deal with that counterattack soon. Next turn will again be a night turn though, I believe. I need that airfield soon. Yeah. Better deal with it now. And luckily I did not take any damage from it. Alright, then once I deal with this last counteroffensive, I do believe we'll be good. Uh-huh. Crazy thing is that this is actually not the counteroffensive. Yeah, okay. Okay. I mean, I'm not expecting too much trouble here. Attacking against the artillery sucked. I didn't completely expect them to be able to get over, but I'll be able to deal with it, I think. That second attack went a whole lot better. They lost a lot of ammo. But I might just as well actually go in now. I don't really see why not. And especially during a night turn, attacking here is a pretty solid option now. With all these guys on the ice and or bridge, I can kill quite a few of them. Without being overly concerned. I was really hoping for an attack that would yeah, why not? Actually, I think it's probably well worth it. The small loss in prestige probably outweighs the benefits. Wow. At least they're out of ammo now. Do you... No. Kill those, and let's go for a swift strike. Doesn't really matter at this stage anymore. Okay. The most likely scenario is that I got too close, and that's what triggered it. I suppose that also means that moving in with the recon is going to be the best option. And because that will most likely not trigger the response. I mean, that's a most likely, but it's obviously no way of making sure. I've no clue what they might still throw at me, but during the night I'm sure it'll be fine. No, it's a bit silly having to fly all these guys in there. Takes a long time. Oh, well. Let's make sure we get rid of it. Almost all the air units are in there. Okay, there we go. Okay. I'll just leave them. And since there's no need to rush here, I won't. Interesting that. I'm not sure what they're attacking, but it probably isn't too bad. What are they doing? That's almost the entire counteroffensive. Either way, as for these guys, they could probably use an aggressive maneuver. I really do like that ability. Okay, we know where these things are now. Perfect vision. So I actually cannot just go around, but I can shell both of them. Okay, game. Fine.
Our forces have taken the Meserit's fortified district, Comrade Trukov. The German forces that survived are trapped underground.
Excellent, Comrade Rokosovsky. Let them stay there.
No second attack. But I guess they can deal with it. What I'm gonna do for you is I'm gonna... No, I can't switch the sapper squad. Guess it's very important, at least also now, to try and detect the enemy. Interestingly enough, they don't seem to be having that much in this area. Still haven't killed Otto Skorzenzi either.
The enemy forces attacking Breslau have been destroyed, Comrade Zhukov. The Germans couldn't breach our defenses.
Do you feel it, Comrade Vasilevsky? This is what retribution feels like.
Your decisive triumph in Poland is exactly what I hoped for, Comrade Zhukov. Your success allowed us to negotiate from the strongest position possible at the Yalta Conference. But it is no time to relax. The war is not over. I will be waiting for you in Moscow, Comrade Zhukov, so that we can plan the invasion of Germany.
Well, I would agree. Let's return to the game. And get that recon just a little bit closer. He might be down there as well. We haven't gotten everything yet. I'll be surprised if it was entirely empty. There we are. I might just as well kill a few of those. Go in here. He's probably too powerful to take down in a swift attack. And since I, at this point, cannot see how powerful he is, I guess I kind of have to be a bit careful. I do need a few units that can make do with mines as well. I don't have that many, but I don't want to keep these guys in a position where they can be easily attacked. I think next turn will be a night turn though, despite whatever it says. So I do have to take that into account. Kill those. All them. No line of fire. Absolutely no line of fire. Okay. So you don't have the ability. Okay, whatever. You do. And since all my aircraft are in there, I can just end a turn here. Just absolutely nothing's gonna happen. Oh, it's a regular turn. Oh, that's excellent. Yeah, that makes things a whole lot easier as well. Huh. Take that down. Seems like they don't even have an infantry or anything in there. So let's just take it. I don't need to necessarily destroy this, but it's easy enough. At least the AA is gone, so I should actually be able to spot whatever it is. Are you at 17? Yeah, that would suggest it's probably best to kill them with something else.
Otto Skorzeny has been neutralized, Comrade Beria.
Nice to hear it. That man has given us all sorts of headaches, and he could have caused us a lot more problems.
They did, but it's 400 out of 400, so let's take a look. We got the Marshal of the Soviet Union. I guess we level up again. Order of the Cross of Grunwald for +1 spotting to the HQ unit. And finally we'll have the Order of Kutuzov, first class, for 5% discount on anti-tank artillery. Sure, let's finish the operation.
The Yalta Conference between Churchill, Roosevelt, and Stalin was an event that laid down the foundations of the post-war reorganization of Europe. After the conference, the collective photo was taken to show the entire world the camaraderie and unity of the Big Three.
That's beautiful. Pretty short cutscene there. Let's take a look. So we did take this. Next one will be the Lake Balaton offensive operation. Alright. Repel the German armed troops offensive and counterattack as a major land battle. We're getting pretty close to Berlin indeed here. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap things up here. I want to thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe. And I will see you all in the next one. Take care, see you then, and bye-bye.